The next tool that helps us in preparing for our stakeholder analysis is a Mendelow's matrix. Mendelow looks at each stakeholder from two perspectives. One perspective is how much power or influence they have over the project, and the other perspective is how much interest they have. Now, if we start in the square where you would have stakeholders who have a lot of power, a lot of influence, but they're not very interested, I would call those gatekeepers. They have the possibility of closing the gate or opening the gate. They can veto or say yes to a project, but they're not going to get much more involved than that. So they're a gatekeeper, and we need to keep them informed, but we can't expect much more input from them than a yes or a no. If we skip to the other extreme, we could have people who have a lot of interest, but not very much influence or power. These people I would call supporters. Here we might find people who could be volunteers for our activity, people who are willing to put in a lot of energy and who can be a big help, and it may be a good customer base too. They're very interested, but they don't have much power. Then we come to that sad little group of people who aren't interested and they don't have much influence either. And we could really forget about them. We might want to keep them informed at a very low level, but we don't have to spend a lot of energy on them. The final group of stakeholders are what we call key players. These key players have a lot of power and a lot of interest. They're very engaged, they're very involved, and they have a lot of influence. These people we have to keep happy, informed, and engaged.